Good morning, everyone. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody up here for having me. I never thought that I would do something like this, so thank you very much. It's a tremendous honor. I'm beyond flattered, so thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I attended NYFA back in 2012 for the one-year acting program. That single year gave me so many incredible, unforgettable, and important moments in my life. Honestly, most of them have shaped me into the person and actor I am today. I never wanted to be an actor at like a young age or something. I honestly didn't even know what acting was growing up. I immigrated to the United States when I was 5 years old. And growing up in a household with parents who were raised in the terrible Soviet Union, pursuing the arts was never really an option. It wasn't even, a wild dream. But I guess like the great Bob Marley once said, what is to be must be. I guess you can say acting found me when I needed it most. In high school, I was heading towards a not good path, making really, really stupid decisions, hanging out with the wrong crews, a couple of run-ins with the law, skipping school, putting things into my body that no young kid should ever touch. I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. I had no idea who I wanted to become. And luckily, by some miracle, I had a guidance counselor who one day called me into her office and in her sweet, sweet Staten Island accent said, "Ronen, I think you should transfer into the theater department. It could be good for you." My initial reaction was, no way, that sounds lame. I'm not doing that. So not quite sure how I eventually got to auditioning for the school play. My memory is pretty blurry from back then. But I did, and I got the lead part in a story where our characters were Guido superheroes. Now, for those of you who don't know what Guido means, we were pretty much making fun of the hit reality TV show, The Jersey Shore. It was an incredible amount of spray tan and hair gel. It's pretty embarrassing. My school had a really cool theater department, similar to here, where the students would write, direct, act, set design, light, every single aspect of the production. And I'll never forget, on the opening night, the moment I walked out on that stage under the bright lights, with the audience cheering, I felt something incredible. I felt something I have never felt before. I finally felt like I belonged somewhere. I felt like I found my people, my tribe, my happy place. And from that day on, I knew I wanted to do this as a profession. Now try telling your immigrant parents from the Soviet Union that you want to become an actor. After countless months of arguing, my parents decided that if I wanted to pursue this delusional fantasy, I had to, at the very least, go to school for it. And that's how I came across this beautiful sanctuary, the New York Film Academy. The school taught me so much, both inside the classroom and outside the classroom. Sometimes the experiences and lessons outside of class were more beneficial to me than sometimes in the class. And I know it might seem strange to pretend being various kinds of animals in class. Show of hands, how many people picked the sloth? I know I did. But even though it seems ridiculous, I promise you, you will one day be using that in your professional career. I have done it. But in all seriousness, this school taught me the fundamentals. It taught me what technique is. It taught me what the craft of acting is. It gave me a base to stand on. It taught me how to break down a script or a play, how to create a character, different styles of acting, different styles of methods. And it showed me some of the most brilliant performances in the history of theater, film, and television. I was introduced to a brand new magical world I never even knew existed. I owe so much of my career to this place, to these teachers, to these life lessons, to these beautiful moments. Now, my time here was especially unique because in 2012, Hurricane Sandy hit New York. My family and I lost our house. We lost every single material thing that we had. I didn't even have a winter jacket for the brutal New York winters. I remember I came to class when it was finally safe to travel again, and my classmates came together and donated a bunch of winter clothes for me. And I knew from that moment that my classmates were so much more than just fellow acting students. They became my family. And we looked out for each other. We had each other's backs because you guys know better than anyone that it is not easy putting yourself out there the way that we do in these classrooms. The things that this art form asks of us sometimes is terrifying. It is vulnerable, it's uncomfortable, it's intrusive. But exploring the human experience can be such a scary thing at times, but I don't know about you, but that's the most alive I feel when I'm performing. And I definitely have never cried more in my entire life while I was in school, but I gotta say the joy and laughter definitely outweighs the sadness and fear I have ever felt when I was here. Now I say all this because I want you guys to truly hold on to the experiences and moments you all have gained from this place. Utilize the things you learned in the classroom, but also the things outside of the classroom. And bring that, please bring that to your work. Bring that to your authentic self. Because as you take this next great leap of pursuing this as a profession, don't forget to represent your authentic self. Don't forget to represent this incredible school. Bring these once-in-a-lifetime experiences with you into every audition, every meeting, every job, every set, every stage. You know, I still pinch myself every single day because I get to do this as my job. But then again, if you get to do something you love and are able to make a living off of it, it's not really a job. It's a tremendous blessing and a tremendous privilege. Now, I want to applaud and congratulate every single one of you in here for getting to the finish line. Just know that you guys picked a very, very, very special career path. I wish you all the absolute best of luck out there, and I cannot wait to watch you guys shine on the big screen, the small screen, or the stage. Congratulations, class of 2023. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ronen, for those inspiring words. That was lovely. It is now my pleasure to confer today's honorary degree.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was happening.
Surprise! New York Film Academy honorary degrees recognize those who have made enduring contributions to the various storytelling disciplines as well as our culture as a whole. As an officer of the New York Film Academy, I am proud to confer upon Ronen Rubinstein the honorary degree of Master of Fine Arts in Acting for Film, with all the honors, rights, and privileges belonging therein.